So apparently this simple test can predict how long you will live. And I thought, no problem, I'm in good shape. And then this happened. Yeah, it's not exactly impressive, is it? So if you haven't seen this before, this is called the sit and rise test. And the idea is simple. You sit down on the floor and stand back up without using your hands and knees or support. And supposedly this is linked to longevity. So naturally I had to try it because I consider myself pretty fit. I train regularly and I stay active. But clearly something is missing. And what surprised me wasn't that it was hard, it was how it was hard. This wasn't about strength, it wasn't about cardio, it was control, mobility and balance. Things I honestly don't train that much. And here's where I think this test is interesting, but also a bit misleading. Because failing doesn't mean you're really unfit. It means you might be missing specific abilities that don't show up in normal training. You can lift heavy and you can run, but you can't control the body close to the ground, and that is some kind of different kind of weakness. Okay, so I started breaking it down. Why is this actually difficult? For me, it comes down to a few things. Tight hips, especially when trying to get in a deep position. Limited ankle mobility, which makes balance harder. And honestly, lack of practice in these positions, really. So most of us don't spend time sitting on the floor anymore, and if you don't use it, you lose it. But instead of seeing this as a bad sign, I actually think this is a great opportunity, because it gives you something very clear to improve. And it's a skill, which means you can train it. Okay, so here's what I'm starting to work on. Just sitting on the floor often, getting comfortable in these positions again. Deep squat, nothing fancy, just spending time there. Controlled get-ups, using as little support as possible and gradually improving. And basically some basic mobility work for hips and ankles. And I like this kind of challenge, because it's not about being perfect, it's about staying capable, being able to move freely, get up and down without thinking about it. And that feels important. So I failed the test, but now I have something to work on. And I'll keep practicing this and see how it improves over time. And if you haven't tried it yet, give it a shot. You might be surprised. Thank you for watching.